And we are just 4 days out from Election Day, and early voting ends tomorrow in both Virginia and North Carolina.
Now, as of Wednesday, nearly 1.9 million people have already cast their ballot early here in the Commonwealth. If you still want to get out and vote before Election Day on Tuesday, you have to do so by 5 p.m. tomorrow. And in North Carolina, more than 3.2 million people have already voted, that as of Tuesday. To vote early in the Tar Heel State, you must be in line at your site by 3 p.m. If you have an absentee ballot, it has to arrive at your County Board of Elections office by Tuesday at 7:30. Now, on the national stage, both presidential candidates are taking their campaigns from the West Coast to the heartland.
They're trying to win over the precious few undecided voters in battleground states. And ABC's Christiane Cordero reports.
While campaigning in crucial Western battleground states last night, former President Trump fired up his supporters alongside ousted Fox News host Tucker Carlson by doubling down on dark rhetoric. Trump even seeming to threaten former Republican Congresswoman Liz Cheney, who has endorsed Vice President Harris.
She's a radical war hawk. Let's put her with a rifle standing there with 9 barrels shooting at her, okay? Let's see how she feels about it. You know, when the guns are trained on her face. You know, they're all war hawks when they're sitting in Washington.
Cheney responding by writing on social media, "This is how dictators destroy free nations. They threaten those who speak against them with death." Also joining Trump on stage, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the independent candidate who dropped out of the race to back Trump. Kennedy, who during the height of the pandemic spread conspiracy theories around vaccines, gained Trump's support to oversee public health agencies, which includes vaccines and women's health.
He can do anything he wants. He wants to look at the vaccines. He wants everything.
Harris immediately fired back online, writing, "No." As both campaigns court Latino voters, Harris's rally in Las Vegas was boosted by superstars Jennifer Lopez and Mexican rock band Mana. Harris vowed to work for all Americans, arguing Trump won't.
Listen to what he's saying as his closing argument. It's all about hate and division. Jennifer talked about it. It's all about hate and division. And it's not just what he says, it's what he will do.
In Reno, her speech was twice interrupted by pro-Palestinian protesters. She ignored the first one and addressed the second.
You know what? Democracy can be complicated sometimes. It's okay. We're fighting for the right for people to be heard and not jailed because they speak their mind.
Both candidates have pledged to prioritize bringing costs down on day one. Trump yesterday vowed to create a new cabinet position focused on reducing the cost of living. He didn't explain how that would work or how it would fight inflation. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
Now, if you're not registered to vote, you can still vote early or on Election Day. You just have to use a provisional ballot. And the process is pretty easy. Just go to your polling location, which is based on your zip code, and there you'll ask for a provisional ballot. Now, be sure to fill out the information on the ballot envelope before you vote. If you don't bring your ID, you have until next Friday at noon to show your local elections board a valid form of ID or sign an ID confirmation statement. And you can find a list of valid IDs on the Virginia Board of Elections website. And don't forget, you can keep up with all of our election coverage by downloading the 13 News Now Plus app. It's available on your Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV today.